Well, hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for sticking out with me today. My name is Brigitte Michaels, and today we are talking about another episode of Women's Wednesday. And if you are live, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for sticking out with
I had to
me
be sure
today.
that it was
My name
really.
is Brigitte Michaels, and today we are talking.
All right. So, wherever you are based from or you are tuning in from, I would love for you to connect with me. Let's chat. Today is Women's Wednesday, and it's another episode where I shout out to women who are really doing great things out there in the world. And so, I'd like to know who I am, you know, on with. If you don't mind, if you are on live here with me, I would love if you can just say your name, where you are tuning in from. That would just be perfect. And while I wait for other people to join us, I'm just going to quickly, excuse me, because I'm going live on all my social media gadgets so that I'll be able to serve you perfectly. So give me a moment while I try to log on to everywhere so that people will know that I am live so that they can join us and hear what we are going to be talking about today. All right, so give me a minute. Let's get this done. All right. Okay, so we're going to put it like this. Thank you for your patience as we navigate this because my software suddenly pack up today. So I have to find another means to be live with my audience because I already promised that every Wednesday we are gonna be live in here, and this is one of such days where we go live. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, I think I have everything settled now. Thank you so much, YouTube. Well, hello, good evening, everyone. It is Women's Wednesday, and today I'm just going to be giving a shout out to women for all the achievement and success that you have achieved all through the month of September. As you all know, September is my birth month. So for me, I had an amazing, time as well, you know, celebrating myself on my birthday. I don't know where you'll be joining me off on from today, but today I am streaming live across three of my social media handles. So wherever you catch me on, that's okay. Be sure to at least chime in, say and hello to me. And I love to welcome you with a big hug and a huge smile. So join me and let's welcome October. So, what are we going to be talking about in the month of October? Well, we already know that we are continuing the journey of our mental health into October, okay? And October is also breast cancer awareness month. So, which is we still have to take care of ourselves as women. So, women, ladies, queens, girls out there, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself because you have only this one vessel, this one body. So do you a favor and take care of it. All right. There's so many goodies, in the month of October. And for those of you celebrating Halloween, everywhere that I walk into now in the stores are so scary images on display in the store. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I don't know about you. I don't want to decorate my home with scary stuff that I'll be scared of. I love to decorate my home with things that will make me laugh, things that will, make me feel good, on the inside of me. So what am I talking about today? So bear with me. If the connection goes off, you just stay on, just knowing that I'll be back up, right up. But while we are waiting, get your water, get your tea, get whatever it is that you love to drink, and let's have a conversation. So the first thing I'm going to ask today is, how did you celebrate your September? What were your biggest wins? What were your very big wins? And if you think, for instance, you say, Bridget, does it have to be a big win? It doesn't matter. A win is a win. You are the one who puts so much emphasis on the size. But as far as I'm concerned, a win is a win. Bear with me, I want to record. So a win is a win, however small or large it is. So stop overthinking it. And if you do not have a culture or a custom of celebrating your win, I want to encourage you today. Hey, I'm Blessing. Thank you so much for tuning in. I want to encourage you today. As you are going along the way, learn to celebrate yourself. I was with my money coach this morning, as you know. Yes, that's one thing that you may not know. Yes, I I have delved into a lot of things in order to bring great awareness to my clients. And one of those things that I had done is to actually really understand money and what other people's limitations and stories are when it comes to money. And so today I was in one of those calls with my money coach, and right away she was doing a Q&A and answering other people's question. And when it come to my turn, I think what she asked me was I should share on my journey. I every year, of course, I have a money goal. I don't know about you, but for me, every year I have a money goal that I want to achieve. And so today she was asking me, so Bridget, where are you on the scale, for your money goals? And I told her that, well, even though I am not at my money goal yet, but I'm working on it. And so she told me that that was a good thing. So she said, where are you? I said, okay, I was even more than halfway through on my money goals. And she said, wow, that's good. Do I celebrate me? I said, yes.
I celebrate every unit of it. I'm going to say that again. I celebrate every single unit of my achievement. And here's what that looks like. I'm just going to take a generic figure. If, for instance, you have your money goal at, say, $500,000, $200,000, or let's just bring it lower, $50,000, for instance. I don't know what country it is that you are looking at, you are watching me or watching the replay for. It is okay, wherever you are. Just equate whatever figure I'm saying in your currency, right? And so let's use 50,000, for instance. And if as at today that you're listening to me and watching me, you are at maybe half of that, $25,000 or $30,000, I want you to take a breather, take a moment and really pause. Just take a pause. Celebrate how you got there. Because it's a journey, it's a process. I really want you to be all in. You are the one who got from zero to where you are today. So take a moment, give yourself a pat on the back and celebrate that achievement. Ground it. Yes, ground it. Because in so doing, what you are doing is you're removing all of the, ifs and the second guessing and the questioning and all of the murmurs and complaints that you may have, which money doesn't like. And so when you learn to break the money goal down into units or into smaller bits or smaller amounts, it's easy to manifest. So you look at your goal. Why not? If your goal is, we're still using the $50,000, right? I didn't prepare. I will have used my notes. I will have used my notes right now so that I'll do the maths for you. But if your goal, just follow me. If your goal is at 50,000 and today you are at, let's say for today you just made $1,000 and you had $25,000 banked up onto today. That means as of today, you have $26,000. So what I'm asking you to do is take the unit, the 1,000, and celebrate yourself today for 1,000. And then the remaining 24,000 that's going to make the 50,000 for the whole year, ask yourself, sit down and ask yourself, how am I going to get from that point where you are today to where you want to be in 2 months or 3 months or less? Because this is October, so we just have October, today is October 2nd. So we have 29 more days in October, then we have November and then December. If you are like me, I like to take December off, just to, celebrate me. And so really, how can you achieve $24,000 or $25,000 for the remaining days of the year? It's simple maths. Put it down in a chart where you can see it and break it down into smaller units. By so doing, it becomes easy for your brain to really conceptualize that. I don't know how to say the word. Conceptualize. Yes, it's very easy because you've broken down into bits. You can break it down into chunks of, 25,000. You can break it into chunks of 5,000 times 5. So you can say, okay, from, in the next 1 month and 29 days, or the next 2 months, I'm going to be bringing in at least $500 every other day. Or I'm going to bring in $5,000 in a week. That's how you can get it. So, but because when you put the number out there, especially if you're the person who has never made $25,000 before, you have never made 50,000 before, you have never even made six figures before. For you to look at 6 figures on your wall, it will be daunting. Oh yes, you will start having all form of anxieties and fears and imposter syndromes on how to get there. Trust me, I know, because I walk the talk. So in order for you to make it easier for you to manifest the numbers that you have, I would love if you can just break them down into smaller units. Here is how I know that what I teach works. Across 3 continents, I have helped numbers and numbers of women and men alike achieve their money goals. I'm just going to give you one quick testimony. A lady that I know in London, she called me sometime 2 years ago when I just had a breast surgery. And she said, "Oh, Brigitte, I'm looking to manifest 3,000 pounds. And I know that you're very good at what you do. How can you help me?" And she was terrified about 3,000 pounds. She was very terrified. So I asked her the first thing, how badly do you want the 3,000 pounds? And she went on a story to tell me, what she wanted the money for. She was going to go on a trip, and that's the money she's going to use for the ticket, for accommodation, for all of that. And I said, okay, she had a valid point, a valid reason to have the 3,000. And straight away, I shared with her what I wanted her to be doing to get it. I told her, because 3,000 pounds is already here on earth. God is not going to drop it from heaven. It's already here on earth. But just at that time, she just lacked the awareness on how to get the $3,000. That's it. There was a gap between where she was at and where 3,000 pounds was. So 3,000 pounds was so far away from her. But guess what? When I told her what to do and she put it in practice, in less than 48 hours, this girl was blasting my phone on Messenger. "Brigitte, Coach Brigitte, your principles, they work." I'm like, okay, what's going on? I'm waking up in the middle of the night. She's calling me because London and Washington State were 8 hours, time difference. And she said, "I just manifested the 3,000 pounds. Wow. Wow." She was excited. And so today I'm asking you to do the same. Bring down your money goals and break them into smaller units so that you can be fair enough, fair on yourself, that you can easily manifest them. Anyway, I hope that little tip of mine that I gave you today is going to be very valuable or useful to you. But here is the thing. I am hosting my Girl Fix Your Crown retreat November 8th to the 9th in Atlanta, Georgia. And here are my wins. For the month of September, I'm going to tell you all my wins, right? Okay. But one thing that I know that I'm going to do, because I shared about the money story with you, at the Girl Fix Your Crown retreat, the first of its kind, it's never happened before. I am going to be giving every woman that comes to the retreat my sacred money archetype quiz to do. You heard me right. The SMA, I do not share it, just like that. I reserve it for my exclusive VIP clients and my, clients that come for the VIP day with me. So it's not something that I shared regularly in my regular programs. But for the fact that you have said, "I'm going to be at the Girl Fix Your Crown retreat," voila, you're going to be taking the Sacred Money Archetype quiz. And you bet you will love the assessment. Especially, I keep hearing for some ladies who are always protesting, "Brigitte, don't worry. I already have a good relationship with money. Don't worry." I love to see the shock on their faces and the look of surprise on some of them when they take the assessment and it totally is different from what they say. I've never seen any single person in my VIP who has taken the assessment and did not have a positive comment or a transformational, takeaway from it. So just get ready. I know the room is going to be lit with excitement when people start taking this quiz. I think I have give me 1 second. Let me I think I have some of the cards. Let me read them for you. This is what some of them looks like. That's what's, these are just a photocopy of it. I have the lovely cards that come with it. So these are the results from the assessment. You see, they are very, very colorful. Maybe what I'm going to do in another video, I'm going to really go down and show you what the SMA assessment actually looks like and what it is about. But for today, this is not the reason for the call. This is not the reason for the call. The reason for today's call is to celebrate our wins for September. So I would say September was very good to me. September was very good for me. Not only is it because September is my birth month, but it's because of some of the things that I had achieved. Yeah. In September, I submitted a total number of 5 proposals in September. In September, I became 1 year younger. In September, what did I get again? That is, the list is endless. I'm telling you. September, I got my trademark for the Girl Fix Your Crown approved. In September, I launched my nonprofit, Open Gates International. Should I continue? In September, I got enlisted into the in September, I got enlisted into the what's it called? West Fargo Small Business Boost Academy. That's starting sometime next week. So September was pretty good to me. And in September, I made new connections, especially when I hosted my lunch for my nonprofit. Wow, there was so many shout-outs in the room that brought happy tears to my eyes for people that I have served, that I had totally forgotten that I had served them and helped them achieve big wins. Seriously? I couldn't stop the happy tears from falling when I was in the room. And all of this, I am going to share with you when you come join me at the God Fix Your Crown retreat. And the good thing is, we have a venue for you, the perfect venue for the queen that you are. So, queens, are you ready? Are you ready to set your eyes on your goals and crush them? Are you ready to realign your purpose with your goals? Are you tired of sitting on the sidelines, sitting on the fence, and asking yourself in the mirror every single day, when is it going to be my turn? Are you tired of just watching people just celebrating their wins and you wondering, when am I going to also celebrate my win? But I want to assure you, you already are winning. You're already a ruler. You're born queen. Just in case you needed someone to remind you today, I am saying to you today, you are royalty. You are queen. So celebrate you. For the fact that you woke up today, that's enough for you to celebrate. And one tradition that I do every single month of September is actually to be grateful for every single day. So for 30 days straight, I share my gratitude. You may wonder if you have been seeing me in September sharing my gratitude across all my social media handles. It's not because I want you to know about it. And no, that's not me. I never do that to please you or not to please you. I only share to keep myself accountable because I know me. If I don't get someone to hold me accountable to, I will not do the things that I've said I'm going to do.
And that's one of the reasons why you have to come to the God Fix Your Crown retreat on a more serious one. Hello, Cordelia. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, that's one of the reasons. If you didn't want to come to the retreat before, take it from me. This is one of the good reasons why you want to come to the retreat, to join fellow queens as we gather to align our purposes and our desires and create the life that we want. Because the life that you want is already looking for you. That life wants you too. So it's time for you to stop feeling guilty that when you ask for more, that people will think you are selfish. Asking for more is a spiritual thing. We are all spiritual beings. And so for the fact that you want to be, do, and have more, it's okay. That's why when you achieve one level of success, you aim for another. Because you do understand that as spiritual beings, all that you have, all the gettings and the acquisition that you have is not for just you alone. You do understand that. It's only people who have a poor spirit, only people who have a very poor mindset that thinks that all the wealth and all the acquisition, all the gathering, all the things, experiences that they're gathering in life is for themselves. Oh no, it's not. But if you still do not understand that, that is why I'm asking you. I'm just inviting you. I want you to feel invited, but not obligated, to come to the Girl Fix Your Crown retreat. Because the reason why, I am here almost on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, to remind you is because I am called to bridge the gaps for others. And I'm living in my purpose. So from the very moment that I was very clear on why I'm here on earth, I began to position myself as that woman who is the queen maker, the woman who actually bridges gaps for others and break barriers for others. And that's why I'm not scared to go where others fear to tread upon. And so if you're listening to me, you're watching me, I'm feeling, why is Brigitte so passionate about this? Because that's my calling. That's my purpose. That is my unique ability. Or how do you say, that's my secret sauce. So it's time you find yours so that we can all run with it. And this is what the Girl Fix Your Crown retreat is all about. Because a lot of people are just juggling life, that they're juggling like as if they're juggling balls. They're just juggling life. They're just running through life, aimlessly. And I see women who are supposed to be, rulers and leaders and authority, just settle down for mediocrity, just because they don't find someone bold or brave enough to hold them accountable. So I want to hold you accountable, regardless of what field that you are in. I want to help you. I want to hold you accountable so that you can be able to execute all of those beautiful designs that you have for yourself, your business, and your family. I want to help you do that. People have called me the rabbit that they chase. They've called me all manner of names, but I love it when they call me the ideal queen. But best of all, I'm going to help you create the life that you want. I'm going to help you with that. So it's time for us to quit thinking small as women. I was invited as a special guest and in an interview the other day. That was I think on Monday, and and the lady, the way she introduced me, she said, "Bridget is a rare find." That's what she said. She's a rare find. Well, I know if any of you know what the human designs is, I am a reflector in the human designs, which means there are only 1% of my kind here in the world. I take that. Yes, I take that. I take that with all humility. Yes, I do. But on a more serious note, I have invested in my personal growth and development for over more than 20 years across three continents. Oh, yes. I know you start guessing my age. Well, you can try if you can. You're welcome to try. But on a very, very serious note, I remember when the late Bob Proctor was coaching me one day, and I knew he saw me bigger than I saw myself. And when he said, Brigitte, you must understand that you have the wisdom, the knowledge, and expertise to be able to serve the women that you are called to serve. Wow. I remember also when I was in Clearwater Beach yesterday, one of my sisters in government contract business, we were having a conversation and I had to mention this. And she said, what did you do to bring a millionaire to his knees? Because I just want to be surrounded, or rather, I love to surround myself with like-minded thinkers and people who are bigger, wiser, and more knowledgeable than me. Because when I go learn it, I bring it to my community. And that's why I can beat my chest to say that I know I can help you. So when I say I am a chief problem solver, I know exactly what I say. Whatever walk of life that you are in, I do government contracts, I do coaching for women, and I do executive level coaching. I do evocative coaching because I've gone through different coaching certification and I know what it is to help you drive the success that you seek. Because the answer lies within every single one of you. The answer that you seek lies within you. Nothing new needs to be added unto you, nothing new except help you to tap into your potential so that you can draw out your unique expertise and serve in your purpose. That's all you need. And that's what has been holding you from execution. Because you have not met Brigitte O'Michaels yet. Because you've not met the person who can really help you to execute, hold you accountable so that you can do the things you need to do. So that you can stop stalling and hiding behind the scenes and you refuse to do the work that will put you where you want to go. But I want to hold you accountable in a loving, supportive, but yet in a way that you are going to have to do the work. Because I will always call you up. I'll be doing you a disservice if you are in my circle of expertise and I see you not doing what you're meant to do to make more money in your business or to create the life that you say you want. I will be doing you a disservice. And I'm not that kind of person. I don't do fluff. I don't do fake. I started this conversation with you today, because that's what we're doing. We're having a conversation, right? I started this conversation with you today with how I was in a call with my money coach, and we're talking about money. A lot of you, I'm sure you run away from having money conversations. I know. And I know the people who shy away from having money conversation, the moment you sit down in front of me and we start having this conversation, I know you're what kind of money story that you have. And so I'm going to close it here. I'm going to bring it to landing in this place. And I want to speak to you, woman, to you, queen, who is watching me, or you are listening to the replay right now. And I'm going to ask you a simple question. Are you where you've always wanted to be? Are you living the life that you've always wanted to live? Are you on Instagram watching me? Are you at the goals, the vision that you've created for yourself, if you know how to do that? Or are you at the level that you created for yourself at the beginning of the year in January,
and you said, this is what I want to achieve. Are you there? At the beginning of the year, you're watching me on YouTube. I set a goal for myself, and I said, I wanted to be a household name. And I knew I could start that by, by units, by taking baby steps, by doing, what I can every day from where I am with what I have. That means I'm not comparing myself with you. I'm not looking at your journey. I'm just focused in my own journey. And so sometimes you may think I'm not looking at you or I'm not seeing you because I am focused on my own journey, sweetie. I am focused on where I'm going. And so at the beginning of the year, I was at 1,100 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So my goal was, how do I take this to where I want to be so that I can confidently say that I met my goal? Ladies, I am happy to report back to you that I created my goal in December 31st was when I sat down and I do my, apart from the fact that I run my vision workshops. So get ready, I will invite you to one of those, but I bet you want to be at my retreat so that you can be able to craft the goals that you're going to achieve. And I don't do the goals, I do the visions. So come and let's vision what is possible for you from now on in your life. So I visioned what I wanted in 2023 on December 31st for myself personally, after I had done a workshop for others. I closed in on myself and I did that. And I came up with, before I said by December 2024, I want to be at 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Of course, I didn't know how I was going to do that. That's why I'm a spirit. That's why I'm a human being. That's why I'm flesh. Yeah, I don't know the answer. I didn't know the answer, but I can do what I can do because I have sat on the seat of successful, very, very successful human beings on this world. Like when I begin to mention names, you'll be like amazed, like, wow, Brigitte. So in case you don't know me, of course you don't know me. That's why I'm giving you the opportunity to come to the Girl Fix Your Crown retreat so that you can sit in my space and get to know the kind of person that I am. But I know how to create results. I know this art and science behind how results are gotten in life. I know that. I know how to do the maths. There is an art and a science in achieving results in life. I'm telling you, it is there. And I know you're going to say to me, but Brigitte, I can just go to YouTube, to Google it on YouTube, or just read a book. Well, if it is that simple to just read a book and get the answer, we all will be where we want to be right now. We're all going to be right there where we want to be. If it was that easy, as much as reading a book or asking ChatGPT, it's not. It's not. And I know that. And so, boom. By May, sometime in May, I was still at 2,000 subscribers, but I was grateful. I was doing what I can. I was still doing my power hour every day for myself. I was still doing everything that I know how to do. Yes, I still have challenges as well as a human being. But I learned to live an intentional life. When I set my eyes on what I want, I go for it and I don't care about the rest. And that's why I'm not scared when you mention money to me. Because as long as it is money, it can always be made. If I cannot afford it today, I know I will afford it tomorrow. So I always say, it's not a problem. I can afford it. That's my mantra. I can afford it. So even if I'm not taking it today, I'm not buying that thing today, I'm not getting that thing today, but I know that in my future, I already have it. I already have it. It's just a matter of time when I get to the part when I become in alignment, when I become in harmony with the thing that I want, I get it. And so in May, I was still at 2,100 subscribers. But I want to shock you. As I speak to you today, I am at 13,000 subscribers on my YouTube. Go check it out. And I'm very, very grateful I'm grateful to God Almighty. I'm grateful to every single one of those subscribers. I'm grateful for YouTube for giving me a platform to be able to share. I'm grateful to Instagram, to Facebook, to LinkedIn, to TikTok. I'm grateful that I can make virtual friends now and then they're subscribing to the things that I'm sharing. I am grateful. One of my video, LinkedIn and YouTube sent me a message. Congratulations, you have 1 million subscribers. And today, that one video is at 2.3 million subscribers. Me, this girl from West Africa, from Nigeria, me. Oh, but of course, it's me. But I'm from 3 continents of the world, yes. But on a more serious note, did I see that happening? Yes, because I saw it in my future. But I didn't know how I would get there. But I knew somebody who knew how to get there. And I tapped into that resource, which is him who sits in the heaven and watches over the affairs of men. That is my daddy. But I have to do the work. I have to do my path. And so here is where I actually bring this to a landing tonight. Because I had to share that just to encourage someone, just to encourage you watching on Facebook, that you know what? The life that you want can be achieved. You just have to know how to step into the arts and the science of getting it. Allow me to help you do that. Because I love to help women fix their crowns so that they can fix their money, their mindset, and their relationships so that they can fix their lives. And joining me are other powerful women, panelists that are going to be at the retreat. I have women speakers on mindset, on mental health, on money. Oh, yes. And I have panelists who have gone through life. Yes, who have really gone seasoned. I'm not talking about someone who just saw one challenge and calls them his or herself an expert. I'm talking about somebody who's seen life. They're going to sit on the panel and answer your questions in a very exclusive and a safe space. Because that is what I am calling out for. Exclusivity, but a safe place for women, professionals, entrepreneurs, business owners, coaches, content creators, authors, speakers to come in and share. I'm calling out to small business owners, the minority woman, the disadvantaged woman business owner. I'm calling on to you today because in the room, we are going to have government contract panelists that's going to teach you how to actually sell whatever you do, your product or your services, to the #1 customer in the world. Talk about Brigitte helping you win big. And that's why I said, it is time, ladies, to quit thinking small. It's time. We need risk takers. We need movers and shakers, action takers who are ready to do the work and achieve success so that you can hand over the baton to the new woman right behind you. Excited? I am excited. Wait until I share you the retreat venue, and you know that you'll be in for a treat. And so until I see you next time, hey, catch the replay and let me know that you watched the replay and where you're watching from. And if this blessed you, if you were really blessed today, the coach also needs some celebration. The coach also needs some feedback. Then the coach also needs some cheer, right? Message me. And if you happen to have a girlfriend that you want to come together with at the retreat, or you have your group, maybe you are a professional at work and you have a group of women at work that you want to come to the retreat with, please send me a DM so that I have group, discount for you. Okay. And yes, we are still taking sponsors. If you have products or if you have services that can improve the life of a woman that you want me to put together, in our royal bags, hey, message me so that I can put that in our goodie bag, because at the end of the day, it's not for me. It's for you, because it's going to showcase what you do out there in the world to other women. All right. So Atlanta, we go. Until I see you next time, be well, be blessed, and keep winning. Bless you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.